Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SUBARU. My name is Volker Dannert and I am the Managing Director of SUBARU here in Germany. As your host, I'm very pleased that there is such a high turnout at our press conference. The focus today is a very special car, the new Leopard. Now, certainly all cars that are presented here at the International Motor Show are something special. For SUBARU, however, the Leopard plays a very important role in a variety of ways. On the one hand, as we are entering into a new range, namely sports tourers. On the other, as with the German debut of the SUBARU Leopard, we also making a statement for the fans of the SUBARU legacy from which the Leopard has inherited its genes. Firstly, let me give you a brief outline of business development at SUBARU. So, as the IAA is an international exhibition, I also wish to concentrate on the international framework data and official figures of our parent concern, Fuji Heavy Industries, in my outline. The information relates to the 2015 fiscal year that ended on 31st of March. In brief, SUBARU is thriving. The sales in our markets increased in comparison to the previous year by 10.4% to 911,000 units. Here, sales outside Japan again played the most important role. These increased by 16.2% to 748,000 units. The most important model was again our SUV SUBARU Forester, but also the new generation Legacy, Outback and WRX significantly contributed to the clear growth in sales. On the domestic market in Japan, Fuji Heavy Industry was a hit with a new SUBARU Leopard and WRX. The decreasing trend in small cars led overall to fewer sales. Through the success of the significantly more valuable models, however, the situation on the small car market had no negative impact on the overall revenue. Globally, this grew in the previous year by 19.5% to 2.878 billion yen, that is approximately roughly 21.32 billion euros. This trend also continued in the early months of 2015. In the first half year, therefore, from the beginning of January to the end of June, global production again increased by 10.3%. In reference to the first quarter of the new fiscal year, therefore, from April until the end of June, were ascertained an even stronger growth in global sales of 16.2%. The strongest market for our brand remains North America. Here, the continuing popularity of the Legacy and Outback models ensure continual growth. Here in Europe, SUBARU still plays the role of an ambitious outsider. One has to clearly state that it is precisely the Outback, popular in the USA, that is struggling on the European market. This is not surprising, as practically all Asian brands in Europe from the E-segment are having the same problem, which mainly results from the leading position of German manufacturers in the higher-end vehicle ranges. We naturally continually ascertain that also in Germany it is very difficult to break this phalanx. At the same time, we have also been seeing for years that cars like our SUV Forester and the compact Subaru XV can be highly successful. Particularly the Forester, which had a significant impact on the SUV range, has been a reliable revenue driver for us over many years. The new Leopard, which today celebrates its German debut, shall, in the mid and long term, also contribute to Subaru successfully positioning itself an additional range in Europe. Fuji Heavy Industries has developed a new mid-range vehicle with the Leopard that unifies the key competencies of the brand and extends this with a sports component. Now, with the WRX STI, we already have a genuine super sports car on offer, but this is despite its suitability for daily use, more for inveterate fans wanting to experience a racing sport feeling in everyday life. The new Leopard combines the advantage of the much larger legacy limousine with a sporty core of a WRX. You can already recognize this in its name. The word Leopard is made up of elements from the word legacy, revolution, and touring. It would be nonsense to replace the globally successful legacy with a different car. With the new Leopard, we also close the gap between Outback and the Subaru Impreza. For us, the new Leopard also defines a new Subaru four-wheel drive range that we describe as a sports tourer. Through its dimensions it lies with a length of 4,690 centimeters, exactly between the previous and the current legacy generations. And its form reminds of a legacy estate car. From this, the Subaru developers principally incorporated the comfort, quality, and safety demands accordingly. The development aim was to combine these with the sporty advantage of the WRX and to unify the advantage of both vehicle concepts in one model. Above all, the motorization of the Subaru Leopard makes it clear that here the European market plays a large role in the developmental phase. The keyword downsizing has been accompanying us for several years and particularly places a large challenge on engineers when the designing of small, sporty motors in which nevertheless sporty driving characteristics can be implemented is concerned. We offer the Leopard with a motor which fulfills this aim. With the new 1.6 petrol DIT, we have implemented a turbo direct injections with stop-and-go start automatic for the first time. This speedy motor has a performance of 125 kilowatt or 170 horsepower with a top speed of 110 kilometers. The maximum torque at 250 Newton meters is already available at 1,800 rotations and enables a sporty but comfortable drive. The new Leopard is offered exclusively with a Lineartronic stepless automatic transmission. The driver can change via a button on the steering wheel from the stepless transmission to manual mode with 6 programmed gears in order to better take advantage of the Leopard's sporty character. I don't have to say too much about the look and design of our new sport tourer. You can see with your own eyes that this vehicle not only looks very powerful and also has a sporty appearance. Regarding comfort, the Leopard driver finds clear similarities to the Legacy Estate, above all the generous roominess of the interior. Driver and passengers have sufficient headroom and legroom, and the large boot with 522 liters can be extended up to 1,446 liters. The new